But it must have been very boring to travel today in an airplane while you can travel in spaceships.
So tiring. Sometimes I see them passing. Like me.
Voyage, voyage. Loin de la nuit et le jour. Voyage.
Ja, ik zit in de auto met niemand minder dan Contactee Elena Danaan. Ik heb haar net opgehaald van de luchthaven in Schiphol voor een exclusief interview. Wat we dus morgen gaan opnemen en volgende week donderdag gaan uitzenden. Maar ik vond het een leuke gelegenheid om toch alles eventjes met haar te praten. Want ja, ik haal haar op in een auto en zo ben ik ooit begonnen in de auto. Dus hoe leuk is het om Elena dan gewoon spontaan in de auto te interviewen? You came all the way from Ireland?
Yes. From
I thought
Ireland.
you were from Paris.
I was born in France, but I'm living in Ireland.
Okay, what are you doing in Ireland?
I've started by archaeological studies and research, and then I decided to stay because it's a very nice country, very nice people.
You studied in Ireland?
I worked in Ireland.
You worked in Ireland?
Yes, in archaeology. But then, once the work was done, I decided to stay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you brought something from
Oh,
Ireland?
yes, that's for you. We cannot share with you all because there's not enough for you all, so that's all for you.
Chocolates.
Irish
Nice.
chocolate and a little friend.
Who's that?
It's a little leprechaun. It's a little, the gnomes from Ireland. They're very typical. They bring luck and money.
Okay, it's like a little dwarf.
Yes.
Okay. Do they exist?
I've never seen one, but
You've never seen
people
one.
say they do.
Okay. I'm going to take you to Edam, a nice town in the Netherlands, famous for the cheese, the Dutch
Yes.
cheese. You're going to stay there in the hotel and I'm going to interview you tomorrow. We're going to take all the time necessary to talk about, I think, a very interesting subject. And some people might think it's too far-fetched. Some people think I'm crazy that I'm interviewing you, but I've read your book, your biography, and also some other work of you, and I'm following this topic quite intense. And I've seen so much evidence, and therefore I think your story is also interesting to be heard.
Thank you.
And on the 18th and the 19th of September, you are also going to do something on the Battle Beyond Science.
Yes.
What can people expect if you are on a stage?
I'm going to share with them what I have seen, what I have experienced about the nature of the universe, the nature of the forces that rule light, gravity, frequencies, time, space. What is space exactly? All of this information, I could experience them by myself, as I am a physical contactee since childhood. I've gained a lot of information and knowledge, and I hope the public will enjoy me sharing this with them.
Yeah, and what I think is very interesting with you is that you were a hardcore scientist.
Yes,
Maybe you are still.
I'm still. You never stop being a scientist.
No, but you're also working in a field that some people might say it's fantasy.
Of course.
Because it's hard to prove, to get the scientific proof.
Yes.
How do you deal with that in your head?
I deal with that in the way that I acknowledge that everybody has their own journey of discernment, learning, and they make their decision and their choices by themselves, and I'm not here to influence anybody. I'm just here to tell my story. So those with whom it resonates, that's great, fabulous. But regarding evidence, I can say I'm the only contactee claim to be. There are different contactees, of course, but I have the most evidence, like corroborating evidence from NASA, from astronomical events, from political events, from corroboration with astronauts, scientists. I have a list of, to this day, 34 corroborations.
So you say that you do have evidence?
I have evidence. I even have 2 photos of spaceships. And there's this hard evidence, but also the evidence that science can vet. Because when I'm reporting on my travels out of this world, and I describe things that at first hearing don't make sense. People say, oh, you're lying, this star is not red, it's blue, you're lying. I say, no, if I would like to make a story, I would have looked on Wikipedia and said, okay, the star is blue, I'm going to tell it's blue. But if I tell you I saw it red and I cannot explain it, and then scientists come and said, actually, she's right, because she was in a spaceship with a torsion field and it distorts the light, and the range of light, etc. It explained that if I had told the star was blue, I would have lied. So things like that science can explain, and also on the nature of the universe, the nature of creation. It's extraordinary when I spend time with scientists that it's blowing their mind, because you can see all the holes in Einstein's theories, and it's a long path, but
but it must have been very boring to travel today in an airplane while you can travel in spaceships.
So tiring. Sometimes I see them passing like me. One day my contact, I was traveling to America with my sister for a conference, and we were sleeping in the plane, and I was near the window, and he contacted me because I have a neural implant. I don't do channeling, I don't do this type of things. It's not my lane.
You do have a neural implant?
Neural implant, yes. That's how I communicate.
It's implanted by them?
By aliens, yes. When I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
And it's a communicator, tracker, it has different functions, but mainly communicator. And he said to me, look by the window, look by the window. He woke me up. I looked, and there was this metallic disc that was there on the left of the plane that was just passing, and I went frantic trying to grab my phone, and my sister was asking me what's going on, and the time I answer her and I find my phone, I saw the disc shoot off, and I said, can you bring another one? And he said, no, now it's going to be seen by the plane. So things like that are very frustrating, because travels in planes are very boring and long, and but I came here to play this game in these times with these technologies, and also help the world develop new technologies.
Yeah, these are all the topics that I would love to talk with you about, but we're going to do that tomorrow.
Yes.
Because we're going to take all the time for it, and I just want to bring this video as a teaser, so that people are aware that, first of all, you took the effort to come to the Netherlands, which I think is great. And people also have to know that when you come to the Netherlands in September, you are there with your sister, but also with a bodyguard.
Yes.
Now your bodyguard is not here, because people don't know that you're here. They think that I will have a video call with you. So at the moment that we are broadcasting this, you're already back to Ireland. So I hope you're safe. But I would like to understand, why does somebody like you, need a bodyguard?
Because I have evidence, and I'm a target. There are intelligence agencies, who don't like me talking too much. And I have been physically harmed already, shot at.
Shot at?
Yes, and also a kidnapping attempt just stopped in extremis. That's the physical part of it. But there is a deeper operation that is a global smear campaign. Mm-hmm. And there are people everywhere who can come and just touch me and put. I have friends, colleagues who have been touched and poisoned by skin contact, things like that.
Wow.
So I need always someone to keep people at bay, or if I say, okay, I know this person, they can come and just look around and shield me when something happened. It has happened. It has happened. The smear campaign organized by these intelligence agencies, I deal with it. It's in cyber attacks, it's just the best way of dealing with it is not to deal with it, just not paying attention. But the physical threat is real.
But there are quite a few people, I think 15 or 12 in the recent years that are in your scene killed or missing. Doesn't that frighten you?
I decide not to be frightened, although I should.
Yeah.
It's actually, I think, up to 17 now. It's all these people have in common one thing is they were working on anti-gravity research.
Anti-gravity
and technologies, and that's my lane as well. That's part of the scientific knowledge I'm bringing. I'm working with a secret team of scientists. Naming them would put them in danger, with whom I share the blueprint of spacecraft and how anti-gravity works in the details with all the elements, the mechanics, chemistry, everything. And
because this is actually, to be honest, in my opinion, the biggest topic of our time. We can solve the energy problem in one go.
Yes, I know.
We can eliminate the monopoly of the powers that be in one go if anti-gravity comes available to humanity.
Yes.
This is the biggest threat of the elites.
I know.
I assume.
I know. If I disappear, you have this video. Yes.
So it has my interest.
I'm well protected, but my bodyguard always tells me you're never sheltered from a loose bullet.
Yeah.
So, but I take the risk because if nobody does, we're not moving forward. So come with me. Just doing it.
That's great. We need courageous people, and we are going to have a beautiful conversation tomorrow in the studio, and we're gonna take all the time necessary, and you're gonna be the 18th and the 19th of September.
Yes, I look forward to this and to meet with the other speakers.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to share conversations, and that's gonna be nice.
Nou, jullie horen het al. Morgen ga ik haar dus interviewen. En volgende week donderdag ga ik dan dat grote interview met Elena Danaan uitzenden. Maar zorg vooral dat je 18 en 19 september erbij bent. Want dan kun je haar in het echt ontmoeten. Ze gaat boeken signeren, ze gaat praten. Maar er is nog veel meer te beleven. Dus ga snel naar lighthousetv.nl/beyond.
Voyage, voyage.